Alright, I got a mink in that box there. It's pretty good. I'm not too close to the water even. I'm just getting back to camp. I passed that this morning. I took some footage, but my camera fucked up and it erased everything. So I just left the trap here. I'm actually going to put the box just over there. I was going to move it anyways. I'm just like 150 yards from camp, and because I seen marten tracks here the first time, but then I started seeing them over there every time, and nothing, and well, now I got a mink, but I'm gonna move the box. So, right, Tiger? Well, Tiger's been all excited. He came running back. Looks like I caught my first fisher. Came up to him, and came up to see him friggin' biting it. Oh man. So that's nice. Perfect. Today's actually my birthday. First fisher of the year. This is the box that I moved from just over there, the closest trap to camp, where I caught that mink. It's I think it's a female. Yeah. So I mean, it's unfortunate when you catch females, but with the fisher, apparently they're worth more. So that looks like a pretty nice fisher. Nice and well, I don't know if it's better when they're light or dark, or I don't know, but it looks like a nice fisher to me. I guess I'm not the judge of that, but anyways, I'm gonna leave that guy there for now. I'll just hang it a little bit better so yeah, it didn't, the way I had it was tied to there, but then wrapped around a branch up here so that it would be hanging like that, but obviously the fisher is pretty heavy, so it broke it and his tail's actually touching the ground almost. So yeah, so it's like I said, it's my birthday, so you know, that's a nice present. I didn't, last year I remember I set myself up good to have a good catch on my birthday, and I did. Looks like I would have had it if I came here yesterday, because there's snow in the tracks. But yeah, so who knows, maybe I'll have something else today. I'm planning to go explore a new lake on the ice today, and set some marten boxes as well as some beaver traps. So take you guys along with me, and it's a good start to the day. Well, we're at the lake that we're exploring today. We're just at a little arm, kind of, our first access point, I'll say. I already explored, so there it kind of goes around and goes quite a ways that way, a couple kilometers. It's a fairly big lake. So this is our access point here. This part right here is the dangerous part, because the snow gets on these willows and it insulates the water, so you gotta be real careful. Like, you know, it's shallow, but you do fall through there a little bit. So, you know, you just bang your boots off with the axe a little bit. Also got to keep an eye on the sleigh. The traps don't fall out and lose them in there, because you would lose them. But we're on the ice now. I just chopped a little hole. See how thick it is. It's 3.5 inches thick or so. So, like I said, I explored that way all the way to the end at the far bay. That way there is a beaver house, which is where we're going to end our trip today. But the lake actually goes that way. It's kind of like a T shape. So we're going to go explore that way, and we're just going to go along the shore and look for beaver houses. And there's a couple spots where I already looked at on the map where I'm going to put some marten boxes, because they're just natural funnels. So and I looked at satellite imagery to see that it is you know, evergreens in there and everything. So I brought 4 marten boxes, 4 beaver traps today. And there's some spots where muskrats are crossing the dam that I seen last time, so I put a few 120s there, so, you know, just for the hell of it. And yeah, so we'll get underway, and hopefully we find some beaver houses. Okay, so we just came from right over there. I figured this was a beaver house, and you can see it's a live one by the vent right there, and you can see a wolf came right up here and took a piss on it. So this would actually be a good place to set a foothold for a wolf. And just maybe we'll do that. Of course, I'm going to be making a lot of disturbance around here. But you got to be real careful working around this shit, obviously. So I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to set the traps yet, but probably there's probably an entrance right here, because there's a run right there. Maybe I'll just put a run set there, or I could put a baited set out there. So I'll probably chop a hole in the run, check it out, and I might just go with that one, and yeah, I'll do a little chopping around here and looking and seeing what I might do here. But that's not too bad, you know. We only walked a couple 100 meters and found a beaver house, so good. Okay, so it was kind of hard to chop in the runs there because the ice is actually pretty thick with an axe. I should have brought my ice chisel, so I just put a baited 330 set in here, you know, just with like a chunk of birch in there, and then I just marked it with this in the slush. Hopefully we'll have a beaver when we come back. I'm only gonna put one trap on this house because I know there's another big house where I'm gonna put two, and you know I'm running out of quota, so. Actually, I have less beavers than I thought I did. I can still catch 6 more, so that's good. Because the last 2 I caught were just beautiful. I took them off the board yesterday. Oh man, they're nice. So yeah, I'll chop the rest of this up for a couple bait sticks, and we'll take off over there. And so the lake's down there. I'm kind of in a bay here. You can see like it's like this. I put a trap right on the other side of the bay, and then right here is a bunch of tamarack, and the bay kind of goes a little bit back up, like, you know, the hill's more over there. But there's kind of a hill over there, and right here's a bit of a hog's back with birch in it, and then right here we got all the balsam firs, and then the spruce higher up there. So just kind of explaining, that's kind of what I've noticed. The snow crust isn't very good for seeing tracks right now. You know, there's rabbit tracks, but there's rabbit tracks everywhere. So anyways, I just cut this forked tree down, and so it's just lean there, it's not nailed or anything. And then I'll hang the trap off of here, and this location should produce, hopefully. Like I said, I got one on each side of the bay. I'm just about as far as I'm going. There's one spot where there's like another little lake off of it, and I think that it's a great place. I'm going to try and put a marten box between there somehow. Now, unfortunately, this is a little bit higher. I can't see it from the lake. I'll have to come up here, so I'll just make a couple blazes to find my trap. These C120s I always set on the bigger setting because it's I don't know, they're not very good traps in my opinion. They do a hell of a job killing the animal, and you gotta set the trigger on the outside. It will not, like this, trigger's here, it will not work if the animal goes that way. It just doesn't go. I do like the Savageaux trigger though. Well, I just put another marten box right there because I seen some tracks. I don't think they would actually cross the lake. That's just a pinch point. The lake continues that way. But that's just a pinch point. But it looked like he wanted to cross there. I don't think he did. But anyways, we're heading back this way now. We're not going to explore the bottom half of the lake because I only got one marten box left. And I know a place where, because we're making a loop today. And I know a place where I seen lots of tracks last time, so I definitely want to put it there, spread them out a bit, and fill in the gaps next time, eh? Right, Tiger? And we still got another beaver house to set. Come on, here. Good boy.